Today on Torres Journeys, we welcome you to the Perez Art Museum, Miami. Welcome back to Torres Journeys. On today's episode, we are in downtown Miami, at one of the best locations Miami has to offer anyone willing and wanting to take both in the Miami skyline and the bay views. Our eye-popping amazement starts even before we step inside the Perez Art Museum, Miami. Let's talk about the first thing that amazes the senses upon arrival: the parking garage and those breathtaking terraces. Start with the garage. This is no ordinary parking lot. It's a modern masterpiece with sleek, open-air tiers and geometric flair that screams Miami style. You pull in, it's like, whoa, this place is already art. Then, as you head towards the museum, the terraces steal the show. Picture lush hanging gardens draped over the edges, blending right into Biscayne Bay's sparkling views. It's vibrant, is inviting, and it gets the whole family buzzing with excitement for what's inside. Trust me, these spaces set the stage for an unforgettable day. As we approach the Perez Art Museum, Miami, we are greeted by an incredible outdoor art installation. Countless blue plastic strings suspended overhead, shimmering like a dreamy canopy. Julie and I are amazed, and Sebastian giggling in his stroller as we walk through this immersive wonder. What a fantastic way to start our PAMM adventure. Stepping into the museum, the bright, glassy lobby pulls us right into the art-filled vibe. At the ticket counter, it's all smooth and welcoming, perfect for our family outing. Here's a great perk. Teachers get free admission, so bring your ID to enjoy the art at no cost. Our first indoor exhibit is a real standout, the Wildlife Refugee Unit truck. Picture a truck transformed into a vibrant art piece, blending nature and creativity in the coolest way. Jill and I can't stop pointing out the wildest details, and Sebastian's eyes are wider with wonder. This is the perfect kickoff to our museum tour. Perez Art Museum Miami celebrates 11 years in its iconic home. For 40 years, it's collected over 3,500 modern art pieces, reflecting Miami's vibrant energy. Our PAMM tour kicks off on the first floor with these amazing artworks. This bold piece blends blue, yellow, and red shapes with a flower-like twist, while the other bursts of surreal figures and gold accents. Julie and I are captivated, and Sebastian's wide-eyed in his stroller. These colors pop, drawing us into Miami's vibrant art scene. As we move towards the auditorium, the energy just keeps building. As we step into PAMM's auditorium and its cozy yet vibrant space, the sleek design and soft lighting make it perfect for presentations from artists like we see here. We're now in PAMM's World Apart exhibit, starting with this bold red swirl that feels like a fiery sky. Next, the purple crumpled piece hints at a distant terrain, and the gray hanging sculpture floats like an island. Next, we gaze at this towering wire frame that hints as an industrial galaxy. This blue mosaic seems to ripple like an alien ocean. Or possible, it represents a person's eye if you don't look too hard. But that's what's fun about art. It inspires your mind to see things from different perspectives. As we leave the room at PAMM, this striking installations of life vests adorned with mussels catches our eye. Julia, Sebastian, and I wonder, what message is the artist sharing with us? As we move towards the next part of PAMM, these artworks inspire wonder. First, this tan fringed tapestry feels like a woven story. Then, the blue folded fabric adds a sleek twist. Next, this dark dripping installation that feels alive, leaving us to think, what it's representing. The large, colorful fan-like piece bursts with energy. Does it represent something more with its 3D element? Finally, the blue and black sculpture with hanging elements draws us in, followed by the gray textured wall pieces, closes with a quiet strength. Lights in motion. This artist began working with fluorescent tubes in the 1940s, and by the 1950s was shaping neon tubes with heat to create dynamic graphic elements in space. He treated these luminous filaments as lines that challenged traditional block structures. His early experiments with light emerged during his time with the Mahdi Group, alongside artists such as, names I cannot pronounce, a German-born person who was living in exile in Argentina and became a key influence. His use of industrial materials aligned with the Mahdi's pursuit of innovation and progress. By the 1950s, the artist was integrating acrylic and light, incorporating acrylic cylinders into his compositions that cast beams of light into relief. In the 1960s, he expanded these explorations by using plastic semispheres, motors, and colored filters to create luminous, kinetic spectacles. In his hands, light became a material as much as plastic or water, an ever-shifting interplay of shimmer, color, and motion that heightened perspective and engaged the viewer's bodily senses. The exhibit expands to the artist's most ambitious work, the Hydrospatial City from 1946 to 2004, an experimental installation comprised of architectural prototypes that speculate on the possibility of human settlement beyond Earth, brought on by social-economical inequality, environmental degradation, and astronomical population growth. As an alternative, he proposed a city of semi-open, modular habitats suspended 5,000 feet above the ground and powered by oxygen and hydrogen harnessed from water vapor in the clouds. With Sebastian doing really well in the stroller, we move on to our next art installation, titled One Becomes Many. One Becomes Many explores the enduring legacies that transcend generations in the works of 11 Black Brazilian artists. Through traditional motifs, geometric abstracts, and deep reverence for Brazilian culture, these artists offer glimpses into a world where resilience is not merely a trait, but a sacred inheritance. Herman Anderson's new 16-panel painting, titled Passenger Opportunity, was inspired by murals he encountered in the Kingston airport. Influenced by Jamaican history and Caribbean culture, the work explores themes of immigration, tourism, and heritage. Anderson blends abstraction and representation, drawing from both Western landscape and traditions of the African heritage. Chilean artist and poet Cécile B draws inspiration from the ancient Andean kupa, knotted cords once used to record knowledge and memory. Enkunta Gut stands for red wool, representing blood, water, and womanhood, honoring indigenous traditions and environmental struggles. Created in exile and shaped by political resistance, her work is a poem in space, a powerful symbol of survival, connection, and forgotten wisdom. Language and Image, Conceptual and Performance-Based Photography from the George M. Perez collection, showcases over 100 works by more than 50 global artists, with strong focus on Latin America and African heritage, featuring icons like Marina Abramovic, Cindy Sherman, and Vic Muniz. The exhibit explores photography as a tool for storytelling and performance. Since the 1960s, artists have used the medium to document time, movement, and identity. The show honors PAMM's decade-long commitment to photography and marks a new chapter in connecting the past and present through a powerful visual narratives. Cécile B was a groundbreaking Malayan photographer known for his black and white portraits of youth culture in the post-independence of the capital of Malay. His work captures the energy, freedom, and self-expression of a generation through music, dance, and fashion, with a keen eye for composition and intimacy. Cécile B transforms everyday moments into iconic images, becoming one of the most celebrated African photographers of the 20th century. As we wrap our time up at the Perez Art Museum in Miami, we are reminded that art is more than what we see. It is what we feel, remember, and carry with us. From powerful portraits to poetic installations, PAMM invites us to reflect on who we are and where we come from. Let every image be a window and a mirror. No visit to PAMM is complete without stepping into the gift shop, a space as cultivated as the galleries themselves. It's more than just a store. It's a treasure chest. Here, every shelf holds something unexpected. Art books that spark curiosity, bold jewelry with a story, prints you'll never forget, and handcrafted pieces that feel like they were waiting just for you. These aren't just souvenirs. They're keepsakes, reminders of the beauty, history, and creativity that live in every corner of this museum. You may not plan on taking something home, but trust us, you'll find something you simply cannot live without. As we wrap up our time here at the Perez Art Museum, Miami, it is clear this place is more than just a museum. It's a destination. After exploring powerful exhibits filled with bold expressions and global stories, one of the best ways to reflect on it all is to visit the cafe. Whether you're craving a local brewed coffee, a fresh salad, or a sweet treat, it's the perfect place to unwind and to recharge. The atmosphere is relaxed, creative, and just steps away from the museum's most breathtaking features, the terrace. With suspended gardens hanging overhead and sweeping views of Biscayne Bay, it's one of the most peaceful and photogenic spots in all of downtown Miami. You can take in the Miami skyline, watch the ships come in and out of the port, or simply sit back and let the breeze carry the moment. Palm trees frame every angle, making it the perfect place to snap a few photos, take a stroll along the Bayfront Park, or just be present. This space reminds you that art doesn't stop at the gallery walls. It continues in the way we move through the world, what we see, feel, and remember. PAMM offers culture, beauty, and a deep sense of connection to the past, to the present, and to this incredible city. That wraps up this episode of Torres Journeys. Be sure to subscribe, like, and share your favorite moment in the comments. Thanks for joining us, and until next time, enjoy the journey. Torres Journeys.